Today, me and SpeedSuperSonic talk about some stuff we've never talked about before. We talk about our history with drug use, opening up about some of the darker content that we don't really like talking about that we watch, overall transparency. I respond to being canceled about the Dylan Thomas drama, and we talk about both of our histories with the Sonic show, which neither of us have ever spoken upon before. So I think this episode is pretty interesting, and honestly, this is probably the most informative episode to date. Sit back, give it a listen, and enjoy.
My guess is a 17-year-old. I think literally the fucking youngest yet. He makes Sonic videos and everyone always comments about him, and I love it. I love it. Ha ha ha. I love it. SpeedSuperSonic. He has a large Sonic collection. He makes commentary-ish videos about Sonic and pretty epic. So tell me about your relationship with the Sonic show. That's a good place to begin.
Well, I've been watching the Sonic show since I was a kid. Like, I started off with like T versus T, like that kind of stuff. Like, I'm a real OG.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know much about Sonic.
Oh, I feel weird.
What the fuck is T versus T, dude?
Maybe like everybody watching is like, what the hell is T versus T? But yeah, I was watching for a while, and like I think it was like it went pretty like, oh, Kim's back, and then it went away, and then like they put a post out on Twitter about like going out of business. I'm like, oh shit, everything's dying in my childhood. And I messaged them because I met Jay at the 25th anniversary party in San Diego. It's very unorganized, but before that he put a comment out because I was like, oh, I'm going to the party, and he's like, hope you have fun. I'm like, oh my god, the Sonic show just commented on my video, and that was like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs maybe. And I was very, very small. Like, I didn't have any contact with any big Sonic channels. And then when he was like, oh, put out the tweet of like the channel's going out of business, I messaged him. I'm like, I want to buy this shit if this is up for like a starting price.
I want to buy it.
It was like 60,000 subs, sign me up. How much is it? And he's like, and then he like started, hey, message me on get with me on Messenger. And I'm like, and then we started messaging. He wants to like get newer, younger people on the channel to like revitalize it. And
I didn't even know that.
Much like you.
I didn't even know that. I'm younger than him by a lot.
And so we got to talking, and I made a video about Team Sonic Racing back like in August, like before it came out. And I was like, I just uploaded it, and he was like, yo, can we put this up on the channel? I'm like, sure. And it went up on the channel.
Oh, so you didn't make it for it? So it just was like, he was just like, yo, I'm gonna fucking re-up it. Can I do that to people?
Yeah.
There's just one guy who I found a video I love, and he only has like a few, he doesn't have like almost any subs, and it's an amazing masterpiece. It's called Skydiving, and he's pretty cool, but I wonder if I would like, he'd be cool with that if I'd message him, because it's so cool. More people need to see it. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to do, but my Team Sonic Racing video by no means was a masterpiece. It was just, I don't know.
Well, he clearly liked it. I mean,
yeah, I'm glad that he liked even that. Like, I look back on that content, I'm like, it's not that good. It's very similar to style today, but it's just, I think the content's evolved over time.
One question I have about that video: how many fucking Sonic plushies do you own?
The funny thing is, I don't have a Sonic plush. Okay, so I have a Sonic plush collection, but like it's all in storage. I'm not a big plush collector, but I have like a lot of merchandise in my studio. So in terms of plushes, I'm not sure, but I have a shit ton of action figures for sure.
Yeah, you like, I think you had them hanging up on a shelf, and it was just like, holy shit. Like, it was overwhelming.
Yeah, I reorganized it, and I'm like, this looks kind of bad, like just all of them piled up on here. So I'm like, let me put them all in storage. And
you're like, bro, I'm never gonna get laid. Holy shit.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, that's in a completely other room. That door stays locked nonstop.
Good.
If a girl's over.
If someone tries to come in, you have like police tape across.
Fun fact: I have had sex in that room. That's not a joke. But yeah, never again though. Yeah.
Okay.
Live and learn, like the song.
No. So.
What's it? But yeah, that was my history with the Sonic show. I really wanted to like put out more content, but I was waiting for them to reach out. But like over time, I'm like, I've realized.
I remember. That's. Oh my god! I'm like Sam Hyde laughing. Holy shit. Jay, one of the reasons is he even tweeted about it. It was one of the reasons I was so fascinated having you on. I don't know, you probably didn't see it then. He made like Oh, it was like on a comment of the video. Someone talked about how, like, I guess you were in line to get it, the Sonic show. That's pretty epic. I've never been in line. I was almost like desperate, just like, here you go, have it. I was never in any line at all. And what was the comment? I don't want to get it out of context.
Is it a comment in my video?
No, it was on one of mine recently.
Oh, okay.
It's the only one he replied to. I'm gonna read it verbatim. Okay. Why did they give the Sonic show to this guy? I thought they were going to have SpeedSuperSonic take over. He's the best Sonic tuber. Don't miss out on him. Then someone else also with no profile picture wrote, yo, I totally agree. So these are all really nice things about you. When they put up the TSR video, I was like, he's the future of this channel in all caps. It's unfortunately just a shell of what it once was. This guy is all right, but he's no SpeedSuperSonic. And then Sonic Show replied, he was given free reign, then decided to go radio silent. So in summary, he didn't want to do anything on the show. And I was like, from your content, I was like, it's because you made a tweet that I saw. I replied to where you were talking about like how no one's giving a shout out, and I saw Jamie reply to that tweet too. So I was like, oh man, does this guy like hate Sonic Show? But then I was like, but I DM'd him. He seemed pretty like open to doing something, but does he like hate us? Like, does he think we're awful?
Oh,
like, does he hate us?
No, not at all.
I was like, oh shit. Because the way Jamie described it, he was like, we because he talked to me in person. He was talking about like how we gave you like, he was like, I gave him whatever he wanted, and then he just ignored us. He stopped responding. He went very silent. I was like, oh damn.
What? So let me explain what happened with that. So like, I got into contact with them about like making like content back in like when I was 15, 16. So I didn't understand too much about him.
So really young and dumb.
Yeah. So like I was just making like, I didn't really know how to like communicate with like businesses. Like recently I've done stuff with Sega and Jack Specific and like people who have decided to send things to the channel or sponsor. But so I was like just waiting for like replies. So like when he reached out and was like, can we put this up on the channel? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was like, let me make another video. I think I made a video about the Sonic movie that I was like, yo, let's get you let's make this for the like just like the other video like for Team Sonic Racing, and hope that he likes it. And I never heard back for like a couple weeks. I'm like, oh, this kind of sucks. So I thought our communication like fell through.
I think I might know what happened about that too. I think he's fine with me talking about this because it is public knowledge. He got divorced, and this was probably around the same era where my start came. He got divorced and went like radio silent. I made the first episode of Special Stage. I made for him like 2 years ago. I emailed it to him, but I wasn't planning on doing anything with it. So I was like, whatever. I made it. He really, really liked it. And he sent me an email back who was like, this is awesome. And I was like, oh, cool. I was thinking of like, maybe if you like want to do like a second, because they stopped doing Opinion Zone. They were planning on doing every 2 weeks. And I would do 2 weeks just so it's like one off. And I was like, that'd be cool. And he was like, yeah, I love the idea. Then he just went radio silent on me. And then 2 years later, out of nowhere, he just messages me like, hey, we're going to put up the thing. Like, I recorded that when I was really young. I recorded that a long time ago.
Okay, because like the thing was with me is like, I'm like, oh, he's just not communicating. So I deleted Facebook Messenger. And yeah, I think it was like during summer of last year, potentially. I don't know.
I don't know the timeline.
Yeah, but and so I'm like, oh, if he needs me, he'll probably can be able to message me through like Twitter DMs or Instagram maybe. But yeah, I have nothing against the Sonic Show. I've loved the channel ever since I was a little kid.
I think it's all right. They've had better days.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I mean, it's kind of weird. I have a weird relationship because I don't really like most of the content other than like, I think Opinion Zone's like nice and chill, but I don't really care. Like, it's not that I dislike it. It's just like, I've never really watched it. I don't really care.
So how did you get into this? Yeah.
He just emailed me out of the blue, like 2 years later, because I heard Opinion Zone. I didn't even know about the channel. I just knew about Opinion Zone. But I liked it. I thought the episodes they had a nice chemistry. It was kind of charming. It was a little like lo-fi, but it was, still fun and charming. It was nice and wholesome. Yeah. So I was like, oh, cool. And I just emailed it to him out of nowhere because I saw his business email. And he responded. He was like, oh, this is amazing. because it was like a comedy skit. It wasn't like these. It wasn't like a podcast. It was like audio comedy sketches. It was really bizarre. I just made it just for like concept, and I guess he liked it. And then
I was like after that, I'm like, because I was not very active in 2018, but 2019 I've really been like on my shit, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna start making money on my own and see how this turns out. Yeah, I've had like the idea of like, okay, I'm gonna do this until then, and after that I'm moving on to my future endeavors. Like,
you make other videos that aren't Sonic related?
I tried to. I really wanted to start like a channel. Okay, this is weird. So I'm a Star Wars fan, kind of, I'd say. So I made like a Star Wars channel, and then I scrapped that because I'm like, screw, like it's so like specific to like one thing. And I'm like, let me make a nerd channel. I'm like, well, I don't like too many nerdy things, so I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And I was like, let me just introduce my fans already to like different topics that I want to talk about. So like I put out like a community post. I'm like, what do you guys think? And like the poll was like, it was very split, but it was leaning towards like, go ahead and do other things. We'd like to see it. And I released like a video talking about like the new Star Wars trailer, and like it got like 30 views in like an hour, and I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. They're not digging this. It like split likes and dislikes.
You gotta just keep trying, you know?
I really enjoy talking about Sonic, and my the fans really enjoy the content, and they've grown accustomed to what I make, and I really just want to make them happy, because that's the main
I don't want to sound like an
this.
asshole. I like making Sonic content, but then I have like ideas. Like I want to work on like an Evangelion video for the release. I had an idea for, but it's not appropriate to put out on Sonic show. So like, I don't have a YouTube channel, so it's like, oh shit, maybe I should make one, because I don't have a place to put this out. Like I have no place to release an Evangelion video.
Yeah, my main goal after like this channel and everything, like once I make my goodbye video and stuff, like I want to be like a filmmaker. Like that's my main goal. It's like I want to like awesome, a lot of my fans don't know.
I think YouTube's awesome, dude. I think it's like, I would way much rather watch videos than like a film. Like it's so hard for me to watch a movie just because it's just such a long format. I like being able to do whatever. It has a lot of creative restrictions with film, while with YouTube you can literally do whatever you want.
With the YouTube algorithm though, it like doesn't like work in favor of like filmmaking and like art, really. It favors like vlogging and talking about specific topics within pop culture, and like it doesn't really favor that. So
it does favor viral success though. Like that one, have you seen the Truth Hunters video? It's called truthhunters.com. It's by a guy named Connor O'Malley. It's like in everyone's recommended for some reason. It's like a comedy film. It's really crazy. It's like 30 minutes.
I don't watch a lot of YouTube, actually.
It's so well filmed. It's like an actual film, and it's it's like 30 minutes long, so it's a short film, but it's such an impressive piece of comedy. It's so amazing. It's so cool that stuff like this can exist. Like I think it's so cool that anyone can just make whatever they want. They don't have time limits. They don't have, you can't say this, you can't do this. You can basically do whatever you want on YouTube, as long as you like obviously don't have like nudity and shit.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I think that's awesome. It's one of the beauties of the platform.
I would love to make films, but I would love to do them like on YouTube. Like I think that'd be so cool to try to rush them out and make
the internet's just a beautiful dumpster fire. It's great.
Yeah, like I would say like some people, I mean, like you're talking about like low like effort content, like vloggers and shit, let's players, all that shit's kind of low effort, but there's some content on YouTube that's just like, so like once it comes out, it's like an event. Like when it comes out, everyone watches it. Like an example is everyone uses JonTron. When a JonTron video comes out, everyone's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I would love that kind of culture.
Yeah, I don't plan on like after YouTube, like I started as Sonic, I plan on ending as Sonic, and I don't really think I'm gonna and if like the whole filmmaking thing doesn't go out, I want to do like a real life thing outside of YouTube, like with my life, I think.
You can get your foot in the door. You could make the Sonic movie sequel.
That'd be great. Yeah, I talk about that a lot. That'd be great. Fuck you, Jeff Fowler. I'm back. I'm coming.
You know, what has Jeff Fowler made? Fucking like a 4-minute film that looks awful.
Exactly.
What have you made, Jeff Fowler? I don't care. It's 4 minutes 20 seconds. Are you joking, Jeff Fowler? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I made Sonic Plush Adventures Chaos. Okay.
Exactly.
I have experience.
Well, here's the thing. Who owns Jeff Fowler? Is he qualified? I mean, who has more plushes and figurines? You know.
Exactly. Who's the bigger fan? Obviously me. Okay. I've spent so much money. How much money have you spent, Jeff Fowler? What, you have a house,
he didn't even
a life,
spend money.
family?
They gave him money. They're like, here you go, dude.
Exactly.
bro.
I did this shit by myself, Jeff Fowler. Come at me.
You need to save up your money, and you can make your own Sonic film. Like, Sega is cool with fan projects. If you fund it yourself, they'll let you. Just make like a $50 million Sonic movie. It's gonna be epic.
$50 I can't wait for my 10-year-old fan base to donate to that. It's gonna be great.
Hey, 10-year-olds.
Hey, 10-year-olds, go to patreon.com/juckfaden, JUCKFADEN. Amazing content, $1. Give it a shot.
You ever heard of Bitcoin?
Manipulation.
Y'all got any Bitcoin? You fucking Gen Zoomers?
Donate to my Patreon.
Patreon.com/juckfaden.
Donate to my Kickstarter. Donate to my
Bro, you gotta
YouTube
make a Kickstarter. Just do it as a joke, but turn on like flexible funding. So even if like you get a slight viral success and you get like let's say $400, not much. You got $400. I mean, that's more than
I can
zero.
one VFX guy. That'd be great.
No, yeah, just like hand draw it. Use like flip note hats and like make the Sonic
I just
film.
do like what's it called? Roger Rabbit.
That's so hard. Just like take like you know those like Draw My Lives. Do a video like that, but for Sonic.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just tell them the story of the Sonic movie. There you go. $400, dude. Worth it.
Yeah, I want to do a video about the Sonic movie where I like watch the trailer 100 times. Maybe, like,
I had an idea to make an actual short like joke film. It'd be way too much effort for what it's worth. Although now that it's delayed, maybe I have the time. But to make like an actual short like Sonic film and upload it as the official Sonic movie, I thought that
like
might
the
be.
How long would the runtime be?
I guess an hour and a half.
Oh, jeez. Well, so like you'd make your own like Sonic
Make
movie?
my own story, make my own plot, make it like the same plot, but just instead of CG, just be like face painted in like in a Sonic outfit.
That's amazing. I'd
Great idea, right? I'm thinking of doing it. It'd be so much time though. It'd be such a fucking commitment. Holy shit! But it might be worth it because if it's like really well made, maybe I might find some like I don't know, get like a couple Kotaku articles. Jeff Fowler will retweet it. Kotaku will write the worst article ever, and nobody will click on it.
Exactly.
Exactly. This is the plans. Future Sonic show. Now that I have the channel in my possession, I'm going to delete it. I'm doing the world a favor. There will be no history of this ever existing. No one will re-upload this because I guarantee you no one has any of our videos saved. If I were to delete the channel, it would just be gone forever.
Oh, damn. You sound like Thanos right now. The power of the world.
I'm like 30 seconds away from Thanos snapping this entire channel.
Fuck with me one more time, Jay, and boom, this shit's gone.
Jamie, if you talk shit about my man SpeedSuperSonic one more fucking time, I'm deleting the channel, okay? I will fucking end it all right now. I understand it hurts me too, but I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm crazy. I'll do whatever I want. I'm a wild card.
I'm gonna take that clip out of context. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna end it all right now. And just
yeah, just cut that out, like, and have that placed on my bed right before I kill myself, and they'll be like, yeah. Right before I get Jeffrey Epsteined, they're gonna like put a recording of that and be like, "Yep, he killed himself." Jay's gonna have me Jeffrey Epsteined. Like Jay's gonna fly from the UK and fucking murder me after I delete the channel.
That's how like that'd be a sick CNN article.
Honestly, if I deleted the channel, I would be legitimately scared for my life. He has the fucking Sonic Show tattooed on him on a massive tattoo on his arm. If I delete the channel, I would be fucking terrified. Like, how long until I get killed? Do you watch commentary videos?
Like what do you mean by commentary?
Like, I don't know, like fucking Pyrocynical, PewDiePie, Dumpsville, Dylan Thomas, Leafy, all these horrible people, and great people too. The ones that I know are the great ones. All the other ones are the bad ones.
I like how you just like slip Dylan Thomas in there into like PewDiePie and
well, they're all
I
mean, PewDiePie's not really anymore. He's now fucking a Minecraft channel, but he was doing commentary for like a hot minute. Like he made a video on Chris Chan, even like holy shit.
Yeah, I peeked in around that. I don't watch like the thing is I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Would you consider yourself that though?
Consider myself what?
A commentary channel. Like what would you call yourself?
No, I'd call myself a Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel. I'm very broad in what I like. I like with commentary. It's like addressing like something. If I talk about a certain
like
piece
I would say like Donkey's a commentary channel too. Like you don't have to be like talking about like an issue. You can just like it's just like commentating.
But no, I wouldn't really consider myself that because like I'll talk about like merchandise and I'll talk about like a movie or I'll talk about a cartoon. And it's really just a review. Like I'll go over like the storyline. It's very planned out and like very organized in the way that it's made. And I wouldn't really say that it's like it's not overly critical. I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's really just a discussion review news channel with like with skits in between it.
Would you say you're passionate about what you do on here?
Yeah. I don't half-ass anything. I put 110% of my effort into every video I make.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't like the main reason I came back this year is because I did see like I wasn't really enjoying a lot of the content I was seeing in like the Sonic community. I'm like, it's really garbage. Like, let me make something myself and see how it turns out, and try to appeal to as many Sonic fans as possible.
Okay, so because I've seen a bunch of your videos. I've seen like your OVA review and stuff. If you were, because you review stuff. Thank you. It wasn't really a compliment, but you're welcome. If there was like,
that you sat down to watch it.
I did spend time, even though it was like a while ago. So I mean, I think I watched the OVA video when that came out. So I think I was.
Oh wow, one of the few people to do so.
I think that was a while ago. I remember liking it because I love the OVA. So I was like, oh, I'm curious about what this is, and it felt very commentary in that sense. But regardless, if they were to make like a Sonic fleshlight, would you like buy it and review it?
For a joke video, yeah, I'd keep it in box per Steam.
It's a collector's item.
If I had to review it, then I'd have to use it. But like,
well, so you would? I mean, no, I won't judge you if you do. You know.
Like, I think it can make for, like, it obviously would be a very popular video, and it would attract a lot of attention.
Maybe you could, like, get attention from it. Yeah, it would get a lot of attention. You could just, like, put a link in your description to, like, a Pornhub version, and then you could start getting your, like, following there from when YouTube goes under in, like, 3 years. When Pornhub's the new video website that everyone uses, you can start getting, like, following there. Yeah, that's fucking genius.
Speed Super Sperm.
Holy shit. I'm praying Fleshlight has, like, they can't legally call it Sonic, but, like... It just sounds so gross saying it. Like, blue hedgehog.
It like has the scent of blueberries. And
I want an Eggman one that's just incredibly obese. Like, it's just chunky ass.
This is the most like edgy stuff thing I've ever done on the internet. Thank you for giving me the platform to do this.
You know, everyone talks about Sonic Show being very safe and kid friendly, and I said, Thanos snap to that. That will be no more.
Snap to that.
Because you look at the demographics and you see people who actually watch this content. It's 2019. The channel's not relevant anymore. No kids watch this shit. The only people watching this are edgy teenagers and adults. No fucking kids are watching this shit anymore. Like,
I think my like demographic really is just kids or preteens.
Oh no, really? Our demographic, like, we looked at analytics, it's like, it's way older than me, dude. It's like 35 to like 42. Like, it's like,
what I discovered with it was, dude. I think the demographics are like kind of like all messed up, because I think it's like a lot of my demographic, it's like showing like, oh, 30, 40. I think that's really just kids using their parents' accounts. That's what I think.
That could be true too. But Jamie is 32, and these people were his age when he was making the content. So I mean, Sonic Show's been around since 2006. Frankly, I just think no kids are interested in this anymore. Like, maybe they might be in Sonic as a whole, but not this channel. You know,
the channel.
Like, right. Kids aren't interested in Dumbsville. Like, older, they have. Well, damn it, he actually has a pretty young audience. Shit. They're not interested in, like,
I sound actually retarded here, but my point is that kids aren't watching Sonic Show. It's been around forever, and honestly, Dumbsville's content, his fans are kind of grown, but, like, he still has some kids, like, because he's, like, a straight-up commentary channel, and he's kind of newer, while Sonic Show's been around for fucking before I was born.
I don't know, man. I guess kids will watch anything. I guess there probably are some kids that watch, but I don't think, like... My demographic is mostly kids. I think from what I've seen from like the following, it's like people my age, maybe a few years younger, a few years older. I see a lot of like 16 to 19, but I wouldn't call those kids, you know?
Yeah, since I make a lot of videos about toys and shit, it's really just like I capitalize off of that market, really.
You make like good profit off videos?
For Sonic the Hedgehog videos, I'd say it's
you don't have to say how much, but just like you're making like that's decent. Is it like
it's nothing to live off of, but it's like a good
like dinner, you know? Like it's like you go a really nice dinner. Nice, very nice dinner.
Yeah, very nice dinner.
Well, I'm in Orlando, so there are like if you go to like deep in the city, there's like expensive restaurants. Like I've gone out and be like, I spent $260, fucking killed me. Like it happens.
Yeah, well, you're lucky. I live in a shit state, but
I don't want to dox you. Is that public? Can you say the
no,
state you're in?
I'm able to like be very personal with my audience, but at the same time, not at all.
You're in the United States. Is that safe at least?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah,
you're like in like like a rural state. You're not in like New York, California. Would you say that?
No, I'm not in like a. No, I wouldn't say rural, but it's like I've stated that I'm on the East Coast.
Okay, so you're probably pretty close. Like I'm just going to take a shot in the dark from how you're describing it, and you don't have to confirm or deny if I'm right. But like South Carolina, right? I'm like
you're really close, actually.
Like you're describing, it's like not rural, but it is East Coast, but it's kind of like southern. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like South Carolina.
You're pretty close, actually.
All right. Well, we don't have to go into it further. I just like the area.
Yeah.
Okay, so like,
yeah,
you guys have fucking Publix? No, don't say that. That will definitely give it away. Don't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, Publix only is like in a couple of states.
I hear everybody bring up Publix, and I'm like,
dude,
what the hell is Publix?
Epic. There's like one on every street here, dude. They have like the best subs. It's fucking epic. Fuck Sonic, dude. Become a Publix channel.
I'm getting a house when I go to school. I'll say that I'm going to Florida for school. But
dude, epic. Do you know what school you're going to? Do you know yet?
University of Gainesville.
Oh yeah, that's like north.
But I was looking for like a house to lease for a bit. And I was looking around, and like every fucking street has a Publix, and I'm like, what the hell is this store?
Fucking epic. And no, keep going. I don't want to interrupt you, man.
Yeah, no. I was just, there's like so much, like I see it, like people talk about it. I'm like, and people joke about it. I'm like, I want to get on in this trend. Like, what do I got? 7-Eleven. Everybody has a 7-Eleven, and there's nothing unique about me. I have no idea about Publix. I'd love to go there one day, make a fun little video.
I feel like you'll be like
Publix.
Bro, you could meet up with Sonic the cosplayer.
So many Sonic fans live in Florida, and that I know, and I'm like, I can't wait to get
Florida's
down there.
like so fucking full of autism. We're just like scattered over here.
That's great.
Same with the UK too, dude. The UK and Florida are just fucking full of it. Like they literally did Brexit. Like they actually did that. They're literally fucking autistic. I can say that. I can say it. It's okay. I have a pass.
It's just Florida and the UK. That's it. Those are the only places that have autistic people.
I don't know, man. California is kind of autistic too.
It's crazy. Nice weather though.
Great weather.
Probably from the vaccinations.
The vaccinations and all the legal marijuana. But we're not going to go into that because I don't want to get demonetized, so I can't make. Now that I have access, this isn't public information, but I can say it. Now that I have access to the channel. Speaking of autism, I know a lot of you don't know how jokes work, so in case you didn't figure it out earlier, I'm not going to actually delete the channel, just, reassuring you before I get some fucking cancel post made about me on Twitter. Also, I'm autistic. If you whine about that shit, I swear to God, dude, I won't even respond, bro. That shit's annoying. I'm able to see like the revenue made from it. Bro, they make fucking nothing. Nothing. The most popular video on the channel over its entire lifetime made $2,000, which is pretty good. I mean, that's like 2 months rent for me. Yeah. But like they make nothing, dude. Like almost every episode of Special Stage made like $1 even, if even. Like they make or a pound. It's all in British. It's all in British. I'm not shitting on it. They know I love them, but like I'm a realist. Yeah. We got to be realistic. They don't make money. We need to fix this. Yeah. This is a problem. Holy shit, Jamie, make more clickbait, bro. Make some more videos. When was the last? I've been encouraging him to make a video. I really think they should start making videos. That'd be so cool. Like, I want the channel to be relevant again. That would be so cool. I mean, it's not, but like, that'd be so cool if like there were a bunch of young people like me making videos for it. Like a group of 4, not too many, but like if there were 4 young people like me making videos, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
We had like our own podcast together. Maybe we would all do Special Stage together. It'd take a lot of fucking workload off of me. That'd be awesome. Yeah. And we could just have like group kind of like opinions on like, I want Sonic Show to be relevant again. I didn't explain it very well because I'm an idiot, but the idea would be like 3 to 4 young, funny people, each making our own individual videos on the channel, and then us all coming together to work on special stage and having our own jokes and our own bits and shit and working on it together. It's like a collaborative project. That'd be really fucking cool, to be honest, you know? If any young, funny people are listening to this and you're actually funny, you know, just do something funny. I'll notice.
Yeah, like it was created as a central hub. Like this is the place to go.
It's a central hub, but now it's just me. Why am I alone on this platform? The guy who owns the platform isn't even on it. It's just me. I'm alone on this island. And people are always like, blah, I want to see blank person. Like, there were multiple comments saying SpeedSuperSonic, and I was like, it'd be cool if you uploaded. I wanted to, but like, I can't make him. I can't make content for him. Like, you can't tell me what to like.
I'd be willing to send over like you can do like videos and stuff.
I want to do like original content for it. Like, I want to do like collaborations and like people make like original videos for it. Like, Dumbsville and I are working on a video that we've both been too busy to record on. What was it? Oh, it was on a Twitter thread. Yeah, we're making Twitter videos now. We're making a video that's about a Twitter thread we saw that I got involved in because. Man, I've gotten a lot of drama. It wasn't the cancel one, by the way. It was just some random shit I saw it's a fucking hilarious thread. This isn't about that one, but the Dylan Thomas episode gave me so much fucking drama. Like, holy shit. There was like groups of people calling me like transphobic and racist for having him on. And then they claimed over the fact that because I think I said something pretty early on. They said I said in the beginning, which wasn't true. But I said something early on that like, I think I said something about why do you think people thought autism are drawn to Sonic? Fair thing to say. I have the aughts, so I have a pass. It's like how black people can say the N-word, you know? I have a pass. Like, I can make autistic jokes. I'm autistic. It's okay. And I didn't say anything transphobic, and neither did Dylan in the entire episode. But they're saying in another video he said tranny but he was talking about Chris Chan, who all trans people hate. Like, I'm pretty supportive of the trans community. Like, by the way, Dylan can say whatever he wants. I'm not responsible for his fucking career. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. That's up to him, not me. I enjoy his content and stop tattling on him like a fucking child. They all like, I've donated money. I had a fundraiser for a trans charity. Are you fucking kidding me? On Sonic Show, I made trans pride merch and I made sure all the profits went to trans equality because I just told Jamie to do it. It did not go to trans equality. I don't really remember where it went. It went to a trans shelter. To be honest, I really wasn't thinking when I recorded this. Like, I'm like literally the least transphobic person. There's probably more transphobic people on Sonic Show than me. Like, holy shit. It's just so dumb. Like, the drama.
I think the main thing, like, I don't know too much about Dylan Thomas. Like, I personally, like, nothing against him. I just haven't watched any of his content.
I haven't watched much either.
Or that much of it.
I watched, like, and now I've seen a bunch of videos, but at the time I'd, like, never heard of him before we talked. And I told that to him. I'd never heard of his channel. Yeah. Other than Dumbsville mentioned it to me. He said he
I just know that it's controversial. And a lot of people, like, talk about it, and then he's had some drama with, like, other, like, creators and stuff. And so I guess a lot of stuff stems from that.
Which, by the way, I don't want to say I'm approving of everything he does. I just like the man's content, dude. I don't know shit about this drama, bro. Oh, definitely. But I think he's changed. Like he's like young. I think he's 19. Like, he's like young. Like, he was probably like 15 when most of that drama happened. Like, I was pretty dumb at 15 too, you know? Like, I'm not gonna hold it against him. But I guess he did some controversial stuff.
Yeah, and recently, like, I've stumbled upon, like, some drama, if you like to call it that, too. But, like, it's really just people, like, who, like, have differing opinions than, like, you and want to, like, make a case why they're right. And, like, because every Sonic fan thinks that they're right.
I love it. I'm, like, it's free promotion. I'm personally, I have very thick skin. I really don't care at all. I'm confident. I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha Chad. I'm confident in my content. You know, you saying like that I'm a fucking racist, transphobic, you can say whatever you want. You know, you're just giving me attention. And anyone that watches the content knows I'm not. Like, if you watch the video, you'll be like, oh, there's nothing in there. So go ahead, make people watch it and call me out. No one that actually watched the video will call me out. The only people that will call me out didn't watch it. Like, he was posting a whole thread, and I screen capped one of his tweets from his like super long thread where he at the end of the thread. So after he write this like whole long hit piece tagging people, getting other people in on the drama, like half an hour later, he said he just got 2 minutes into it. And I'm like, my dude, you didn't even watch the fucking episode? You're just mad because I had Dylan on? They're like, it's irresponsible with as many subscribers you on. You didn't even listen, because in the episode I talk about my differences with Dylan. I'm very blunt. I don't talk about behind their backs. I was like, we talked about our disagreements, because I think that's more interesting than people dick sucking each other. I think it's pretty interesting to have people like talking about their disagreements. Yeah. So like I wasn't like saying anything bad. In fact, I said in the episode I disagreed with him on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, everybody
just
loves,
so fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah, everyone loves drama, and cancel culture is huge right now, and
it works too. That's the worst part. It's a viable formula. Like he got decent attention from it. They do it for attention, and it works. That's the worst part.
Exactly. Like people were messaging me after like a couple Sonic tubers had issue with like my whole thing about. One second, let me close my door real quick. Like a couple Sonic YouTube channels like had issues like with the tweet I put out about like having like a different opinion on the Sonic movie than they had.
What's your opinion? Like, well, what's your opinion on Sonic movie?
Okay, let me clear that up then. I think I'm a very optimistic person. I hate being like, I'm all about positivity and love, because I think that can be like a little like it can be annoying sometimes. But I do think that the movie has potential.
Of course, you can't judge something before you've seen it. So anyone who's judging the movie, every single person has not seen it. So there's still room for it to be good. I mean, you're like having an optimist point of view.
Right. And the thing is that like I mentioned, I made a parody video, like my second to last video that I put up, about, it was just a giant joke about how like reaction videos went towards the movie, and how everybody just gives invalid reasons as to why it's going to be bad. And just like,
yeah, there are valid reasons, but a lot of people just didn't.
Yeah, and they're for sure bad reasons. Like if you want to pull out like, this line didn't hit, this joke wasn't funny, or you can pull out like the cinematography is a certain way. Like, yeah, those are viable.
There's really one scene that's just disgusting, which is the scene after the car flips over and he's standing, and it's like an eagle eye perspective of Sonic, but the CG looks so weird. It was like they didn't give the Korean sweatshop worker enough time to make the scene look good, because it looked like it was like very pre-render, like almost like it looked horrible. And it's just one shortcut. It's so weird. Yeah,
I had issues with like a lot of the cinematography and stuff of the movie. I've read on like some Reddit threads of people who saw like test screenings that it was actually pretty good, but I guess we'll see. Like that's my biggest issue is the cinematography right now. But a lot of people are like mentioning the design, and yes, the design is not that great. It can be improved heavily, but if that's like your only criticism as to why this movie is going to be horrible, you're like, don't give it to Paramount, don't give this movie to Paramount. Like, why
I
shouldn't it be given
that bad? Like, I think it's like not great, and it definitely won't sell as merch, but I don't think it's like offensively bad. Like, I was a little worried when they posted like the poster of him with like super muscular legs over the bridge. I was like, oh no, but he wasn't very muscular. He was kind of like still like kind of slim, quirky design. I thought the design was not awful. It wasn't great. It wasn't even good, but it wasn't awful. It was like, okay.
Yeah, like right from the get-go, the main reason why I think it's going to be decent is because like a lot of movies right now are like very corporately made. And like, while every movie is corporately made, like it's some more than others. Like some movies have giant studio interference. And Sony does that a lot, specifically, which is why I'm glad it's not with Sony anymore. But the thing is that Sega said they're allowing the filmmakers to make the movie, and they're not going to interfere with any of the creative decisions, really. And I also think that them pitching the movie to studios and wanting the movie to get made gives me a lot of hope. I like the people who were attached to it. I like Jim Carrey. I like Tim Miller.
Jim Carrey seems like really like charismatic in it.
Yeah,
I think he was, I like people were like universally happy with that.
Yeah, the big joke scene, honestly, I wasn't a really big fan of when it came to Jim Carrey.
I kind of like the jokes. Like, I thought the only thing that like kind of struck me as like a little cringe was like where he's like, he says you're basic. That kind of hurt me a little on the inside. Yeah. But the rest was like, okay. I thought it was like him like having him like shush him. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, this works. I could see. Yeah, this.
I don't think any of that trailer was inherently bad. I think that.
Well, there was one part that was inherently bad, and it just really upset me. Which this is the only thing that I thought was like absolutely bad. Was the small ring he throws that gets big and then is a teleporter. That
that
hurt
looked
me.
really-
That was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that looked really, really bad. Yeah. There was still like work that needed to be done. I don't know how they're gonna make that look good for the final cut, but
Well, you know, maybe it's going to be like a whole different. I don't think it's going to be a good or bad movie. I think it's going to be like you said, like a very safe, okay movie. Kids are going to like it. It's going to have a pretty clear, like, it's not going to be like some fucking like artistic David Lynch film. It's going to be a kids film. If you want to see the new Dora movie that's out right now, it'll probably be pretty similar to that. Or Hop.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are saying with that Dora movie. They're like,
the Dora
it's not a
movie
masterpiece.
looks fucking disgusting, but I just don't think they have a fan base to get upset. I mean, their fan base is still wearing diapers. I mean, I don't think they're going to be very upset if it looks like shit.
Yeah, I saw a lot of reviews on it, and people were like, I mean, it's not good, but it does its job for its main demographic. And it's like, so it's the issue with it.
The audience can barely speak, so they don't know if it's good.
the audience only sees shapes on the screen. They don't understand what's going on.
Like they could have spent like $15 on this film, and it would have been like, and paid like, have you seen kids' YouTube? Kids don't fucking care what it looks like, dude. They will watch anything. A child will just watch whatever's in front of its face. That's why kid show animation now looks so much worse, and they all look like the same art style. Yeah. They all look like Adventure Time or whatever, because it's cheaper and no one cares.
Yeah, I saw that decline. Like you could like have like Ben 10, and then you put like that. Like it's Spider-Man show next to it.
You could put old Ben 10 next to new Ben 10. That's not even. It doesn't even have a new name. It's just called Ben 10, and it's that same art style. Like you can put it next to itself. You could put Teen Titans next to Teen Titans Go. It's like a fucking joke. You can literally put it next to its own work. Right. You don't even have to compare it to another work. You just compare it to itself. It's so absurd.
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
That being said, I would be totally okay if they wanted to make a Sonic show like that. I would be 100% on board. I think that's a great idea. I think everyone universally loved KO's episode. I didn't watch it, but man, I couldn't see anything else but it on Twitter for like 3 days, so people clearly liked it.
Yeah, and the topic of Sonic show is pulling a lot of views, so bring it on, Sega, please.
Yeah, I guarantee you that was like, because I've never even heard of OKKO. I've never even heard of this show. Like, there's no way they didn't just like explode in views from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it sounds like a fake show. It doesn't even sound real. It's such a weird name too. It's not very memorable. It's not very like grabbing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's kind of a weird show.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
I don't watch kid shows though, to be honest.
Yeah. I was like,
that's why I didn't even see it. I kind of want to see it because I heard it was actually funny, but I don't. I'll have to wait until it's like on YouTube or something.
I watch Game of Thrones and Stranger Things. Like, I don't watch like Teen Titans Go or anything like that.
I don't watch like anything. Except for I'll just like randomly watch like a series of like me and my girlfriend will like find a series and we'll just watch that. But I spend most of my time like making shit. Like if I'm not like making a video or a podcast, I'm like working on music or something, like, or I'll just have YouTube on in the background. Like I don't really watch movies or TV show, which is weird because I have Netflix and Hulu, but I don't watch either.
Yeah,
I just like making shit.
I just watch so much stuff. Yeah, same. I love just writing and filming and editing. It's so fun. Just making something in your hand and just seeing it come out.
It gives you a sense of pride. Like whenever I watch a TV show, like there's a reason. Like whenever I watch a movie, I just like feel like, oh cool, you know, I wasted 2 hours because you have to watch it. You can't even put it on the background. And when like you make something, you have like a strong sense of pride. Like I did this. I'm proud of this. This is awesome. And it just, I guess I feel like the lack of that feeling, whatever chemical release from pride, you just don't feel when you watch a movie. I'm not like proud I watched a movie, although on a flight I did watch Enter the Florpus, so I guess I lied about not watching kid shows because that was fucking epic.
I love the feeling of just like starting something. It's like making a universe, just starting from like an atom and then seeing it like come to its like final thing, and it's like now it's out and it's created and it's like you made this yourself with your own 2 hands, and like I think that's just awesome.
I like that. That's a very philosophical approach.
Yeah, it might be the weed, but
No, that's a great metaphor. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, it's just great. That's one of my favorite parts of like making videos. Like yeah, I'll put out like a dud just to get one out for Tuesday. And it's just like, yeah, I'll toss this together. But like my latest video, like I'm really proud of that. Like for how big it was and how it turned out. Like just like making like really like something good yourself. Like knowing that you did that, and like knowing that you're doing something good and making people happy. Like that's what I really enjoy.
I'm gonna delete it on the 30th, but my newest upload, the Sonic Burns for Our Sins, that wasn't supposed to get uploaded until the 30th. I fucked up the scheduling like an idiot. So
really?
That video's not finished. But I'm just gonna wait until then, you know, why not? But it's not even out on platforms until the 30th, so like there's no point to it. It's supposed to promote the release of it, but the links don't exist because it's not out yet. So.
All right. What are your future plans for the channel?
3 more young people. I'll find them. 3 more young people who I find funny, and we'll make our own group, our own like opinions, own thing, a group like podcast, and make like videos together. That'd be so cool if there were like 3 other people my age like making videos with me. That'd be fucking epic.
Yeah, I think it's needed right now.
And if we start making like consistent videos, because if there's like 4 of us, we can make easily a video a week. Easily.
Yeah.
I'm able to put out a video a week. I mean, we could put out multiple videos a week. Maybe like start getting the channel like big and getting it growth, because it doesn't even have 100K.
Speaking of which, if you're looking right now and you're not subscribed, subscribe! Even if you think you're subscribed, double check, because we need to get to 100K. Say it with me, baby, 100K.
100K is the first goal. My goal right now is 100K. I've only gotten like 4K since I've joined, but 100K is the goal. So I've got like a little less than 40,000 to go. So that's the future. Just making cool shit with other people. I love doing collaborations. Like I'm so excited to do the Dumpsville one. Like I love doing collaborations on the channel. Like most of my content's collaborations. I don't really like putting out solo projects, like unless I have like a good idea for like a sketch or something. Like I don't like doing solo shit.
Yeah, I've never done a collaboration. That's pretty much all I do. It's just solo stuff, and
I think it's just more fun because like I feel like the audience can tell when you're having fun, and I have a lot more fun in like collaborative projects.
Like usually, like I do stuff with other people. It's not usually just me, but like I won't do stuff with, like other Sonic YouTubers. It's really just like a friend or two.
Well, yeah, I saw in your OVA video there was someone with you.
Yeah,
which is still more fun. Like it doesn't have to be an internet celebrity. It's just I feel like a group dynamic. It's like the same reason like these fucking single kids doing Let's Play channels all kind of died out, but like I don't like their content really, but like Game Grumps, like they're extremely popular because like a group dynamic is just more calming, I guess. It's more enjoyable. People like a group
and
dynamic.
you can see that they're having fun, and you'll have fun.
And personality, yeah, it's fun to watch people enjoy themselves. Like people don't want to see you being miserable. People want to see you having fun. So I'd love to do more group videos. I've never done one.
Yeah, exactly. Because like with a lot of the Let's Play channels, it's really just somebody sitting in their chair playing a game. They're like, all right, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna jump on this guy.
Wow, or even like, let's say they pretend to act scared. It's only so interesting. While so much stuff can happen between 2 people. Like the chemistry 2 people can have is insane.
Like you have way more interesting discussion because you're bouncing off of another individual.
Also, the other young people I'm looking for, they don't even have to be Sonic YouTubers or even into Sonic. While it has to be like maybe slightly Sonic related, I would just like to find other young people who are just funny, just like people who I find creative and funny.
Yeah.
Like there's people who I'm like eyeing, who I like and want them to make content on the channel. It's just hard to convince someone too, because I don't even know how you go about it. Because it's like, all right, so you're gonna make content for this channel. You're not gonna get paid, and you have like requirements. Like it's so weird. It's kind of weird to ask. But almost everyone I've asked to collaborate has been great. Like I don't think anyone's said no ever at all. Like I've asked some pretty high up people. No one has ever said no, which is kind of cool.
Now that I think of it, one person actually did say no.
Like how friendly the community is. That's my favorite thing about the Sonic community. Is everyone is just so fucking awesome. Like I've met so many cool people through it.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting with like you can make a channel and you can like Sonic, but like if you're not interesting, like, and you don't have a personality, and like it won't get anywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, it can get somewhere.
It doesn't. You're right. Like most of these people, like there's some that slip through the cracks. You know, some people are just so fucking bland, but yet somehow they're popular. But generally, the only people that get popular are interesting, or they have to find something interesting. Like for example, like Sammy talked about it when he was on Opinion Zone. And I found that so interesting, how Sammy, classic Sonic fan, he always said, like, no one would find his videos interesting if he just talked about his opinions. So he just fucking screeched and screamed them because he knew it'd be more interesting for someone to watch. And while it was, like, the opinions are real, and those are the opinions he has, he's obviously doing, like, a character and just playing it up.
Yeah, I thought that was really smart.
And he said it's more interesting, and it's incredibly smart of, like, a kid to be like, think that competitively almost. Like, that's incredibly smart.
Yeah, especially seeing how young he was starting out. I think
Sammy's like awesome. Like, I really want to have him on special stage, but Jamie's like, oh, we already had about opinions out. I'm like, I know, but I want to like, I want to go in. Like, I'm so, like, they brushed over so many parts I wish, like, I actually knew about. Like, how did his parents react to seeing that? Like, holy shit. Imagine seeing your kid, you've just, like, you're home, you get sent a video from, like, 800 internet people, all sending you videos of your kids screaming and throwing a chair about, like, Sonic. Like, that must be a trip. That's gotta be insane.
And, like their parents, like, his parents' friends, they're like, why is he calling himself Sammy? Why is he being called Sammy? Like,
well, his name is Sammy. His name's actually Sammy. His name's Sammy, yeah.
Oh.
That's his real name.
I thought that was a...
that's how they figured out who he was. He got doxxed pretty early on. And then his parents were getting, like, sent these. No, his name's, I don't want to say his full name because I don't know how well known it is. But his I can say his first name's Sammy. That's well known. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I don't know if I could say his last name because he uses different names on other places to try to hide it. So I don't know if he wants other people to know. But it is public. It is public information. I don't know how he feels. I would love to have him on though. That'd be so epic. The one person I've been trying to get on, and Jamie even tried to help me out. I really want to get Chris Chan on. So bad. We've talked about it. He's actually contacted. I tried reaching out to her, and she just didn't respond to me. But she actually entertained Jamie and was talking to him and responded, but then she just stopped responding. But
yeah, she's
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about her,
and she's been talked about with like even Dylan. That would maybe be an interesting time, although I don't know how I feel about having Dylan and Chris Chan in the same call, but he makes most of his content about Chris Chan, so I think that would be interesting. I want to do whatever. I understand like some things are uncomfortable, but I want to do whatever is most interesting regardless of how comfortable it is. Like, that would be so fucking epic to have, like, this awkward call with Dylan and Christian. It'd be so entertaining.
That'd be an interesting experiment.
I want to do, like, weird group dynamics. Like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, if he shits on, like, her constantly, and just, like, and she knows about it, like, that'd be
I think
really crazy.
It's well known she does know about it, so that would be really crazy. She knows about Dylan.
Okay. So, like, a majority of his content's about her?
Recently, yes, like almost every video, but not in a bad way. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on him, you know. That's just what he finds interesting. A dude should do whatever he wants to do. If he finds that interesting, that's what he does. I'm doing what I find interesting, even if it's not popular. His is popular, so I can't talk shit. Yeah. Another one would be Sammy and Chad Tronic would be cool. I'm probably going to cut all this out, but having Sammy and Chad Tronic on would be like pretty cool too, even though I would never want to have Chad Tronic on otherwise, because I think he is like the most stale, boring of that channel's. Like he's like every one of the JonTron or Pro Jareds, but like 8,000 times more boring. Like I get his videos and I get why people like him, but they're so fucking stale. You know
I've heard of him. I know he talked about Sammy.
Yeah, he's like super popular. I find his content just really boring.
So you want to get him on
with Sammy?
Okay. Yeah, I never really got like once again, like I'm not a big YouTube guy, but like I check certain things out if it interests me and it can like lead to something.
So, like, what do you watch? What's when you do go onto the youtube.com, you log in once a month, you say what's on my home feed? What do you watch?
ASMR.
I would imagine that's a joke answer, but is it? It's okay if it's not. I'm just curious.
Sometimes, I mean, like it's a relaxing thing to like just chill to. Sometimes.
What
like,
kinds?
if I'm like,
I'm not judging. I've listened to some.
yeah,
What
like,
kinds?
It's not like weird stuff. Like just like
I'm not
relaxing
judging.
stuff.
Just like what? Like birds chirping, someone softly speaking.
No. I'm not like the voice stuff, but like crinkling things close to it. It's a satisfying noise. Like paper getting crunched or a bottle being tapped, like that kind of stuff.
Really?
But if it's not just me like an actual thing that I watch, it's not just like oh let's do
time to watch paper crinkle.
Yeah, no, it's not like aside from like psychedelic things that I get into, but
wait, go down that. What do you mean by that? Like psychedelic things you get into?
Oh, like mushrooms, really.
Oh, dude,
like that's where, like a lot of ideas and creativity comes from.
That's fucking epic, bro. I've never tried any sharps. I bought acid once, but then I never did it.
My fans that click on this and are like, oh my god, SpeedSuperSonic does acid and mushrooms.
They won't click on this. Trust me, these get less than 1,000 views. No one's gonna fucking click on this.
But what I watch, I'll of course like things if something releases like a movie trailer or like an interview, I'll check that out. I like there's this YouTube channel called The Company Man where he like goes over like companies and talks about like the rise or fall and then like like a resurgence of a company or like I think it's so weird, but I really enjoy those videos.
Those are kind of cool. Like seeing like the inner workings of like corporations and stuff.
Yeah, and like I can talk about it in conversation, and it makes me sound like really smart. Just like why does he know so much about AT&T and Verizon? Like what's going on? Like how do you know all the stuff about
the Dow just peaked all-time high? Just saying, you know.
And of course, like I'll support like other like Sonic creators who support me. PippoFan77.
I don't know any of these people. I don't know. I don't watch them. I watch Sonic creators, but I just watch mostly like the commentary side.
Yeah. Aside from that, I don't watch a lot. Like
we got to go back into the psychedelics, dude. Come on. We got to go back to that.
I can talk about like weird things I've done while on them.
I mean, I've been open about drug use on the channel,
which is don't do them. We're not encouraging drugs. We're just discussing them. Very different.
You know, it's a real thing. This is America.
Yeah, don't get you slipping up. You know?
All right. Have you tried DMT?
Yeah.
You have? I've never tried
it.
Bro, you got to tell me.
I don't think I did it right though.
Holy shit! I'm like fucking Joe Rogan now. Holy shit!
I laced it, but I don't know if I did it right because I did it like a year ago.
Wait, can you say the word Joe Rogan so that I can put it in the tags of this episode? Just say Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Thank you.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. I need some mobile game ads. I love mobile games. Mobile games. All right, now please go on. So how do you do DMT wrong? Isn't it like a tab? You said you laced it. What does that mean?
Like I tried to like melt it, and I'm not sure if like I was supposed to. Like I tried to like experiment with certain things because like it's like a chemical, but
is it like wax? Like you burn it, like THC wax? What is it?
Like I try.
I don't know what DMT even is. It's like a pill, right?
Yeah, it is. But like I tried to like put it in a spoon.
What?
And I tried to like and I like put it over a fire, and I'm like, let's see how this
crack?
works. And
you were trying to do like crack.
But I was trying to like.
Did you lace DMT with crack, dude?
No, I swear. No, I'm not on that. No,
Bro, that's going to be the name of the episode. SpeedSuperSonic laces DMT with crack.
I want that to be the title.
I'm not going to do that. I will get instantly age restricted if I'm not already. Yeah. I might already be like demonetized. It might have. I think if you say demonetized, you get demonetized, and I've said it 3 times now. So that's happening. This is happening.
Yeah. I tried to put it in a backwood and with.
You tried to make a DMT blunt? Wait, did you lace it with like weed?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I was like,
why would you? It did anything. I think I just like probably.
Did you hallucinate?
I just drank it by accident. No,
not at all.
That's why I think it because I like with all of the talk about it.
Maybe you're naturally on DMT, dude. Maybe you're living in the DMT world, dude. You do it; it has no effect on you, bro.
That's why I'm a Sonic fan. It's just nonstop.
Do you see the demons, bro?
Yeah, Sonic's always is looking at me.
Bro, I see the
Nonstop.
demons, bro. I didn't. That's actually a real thing on DMT. Is apparently a lot of people see
Yeah.
demons. That's kind of scary. That's horrifying, actually. I've never done psychedelic, but the idea of being in a mind state where I'm scared, seeing things that I believe is real, like a dream, like interpreting it as real,
Yeah.
it sounds fucking horrifying. Like I am
It's
so
actually- it's
scared.
not.
I have such a fucked mind. Before it was banned, I'll admit it. I've never publicly admitted this before. In fact, I did actions to prevent it, but fuck it now. I've already been canceled. I would sometimes go on Reddit before it was banned and watch r/watch people die. You ever seen that? Some real twisted shit. You could probably imagine what content's in it. But it was just interesting to see like how it goes wrong. Like most of them are like surveillance cameras and just seeing like some weird things happen. Like a tire just randomly, like in China, just randomly bouncing and hitting a guy and killing him instantly. How the fuck? Like they're sort by top, because if you don't, you'll get like, which since I said that, I'm definitely demonetized. But you'll see like videos. But like, yeah, it's fucking weird. So wait, what have you done? What are you on, my dude?
Acid shrooms, and that one time doing DMT. But other than that, like, I'm trying to like branch out.
Jamie, stop.
Do you smoke regularly?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Bro. That's do you do cocaine?
No, I don't.
You've never
done that.
Never done
Not yet.
coke, bro. If you had coke with you, you were at like a rave, and some girl's like, "Hey, you want to do coke with me?" Would you be like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, dude, hell yeah, bro"?
Yeah, you always got to experiment and try something out. And if it's like with a beautiful young woman, yeah, of course.
Honestly, I'm worried because I don't want to do any of those things, but I'm worried if it was like a really hot girl at like a rave and they had like the chapstick like coke things you snort. I'm worried I would be like, hell yeah. When I should be like, oh no, I'm good, you know. Be like, I think I'm worried. I'll be like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's really just
You have like a fear of
LSD.
psychedelics? So like, are you like,
Fear?
yeah, like have you ever had like a bad trip where it's like awful?
The first one,
What was it?
the first LSD.
What was it like?
Okay, so like the thing is, like, I recommend if anybody's gonna do this, make sure you're with people that you trust and
Oh
love.
yeah, you have to have like a trip buddy and shit.
Yeah, but don't be alone. And that
Were
was
you
the
alone?
first mistake I made.
You were alone? I would never do it alone.
And I was not in a good environment too. So
What does that mean? Were you like in the rainforest? What does that fucking mean? Were you in
No,
the
I was in
burning
my
Amazon
house.
rainforest, dude?
no, I was in my place.
Wait. Can
just
I
chilling on my
Can I make
bed.
that the title of this? Doing LSD in the burning Amazon rainforest. There you go.
Yeah.
With speed, super SpeedSonic or SpeedSuperSonic. God, I'm a fucking idiot. Do you get that a lot? Do people are like mix up your name a lot? Because like
Yeah, all the
it's
time.
so hard to not say Super Speedsonic or Supersonic
yeah,
Speed.
a lot of people. Most of the time, yeah. If you're not a fan, like everybody will either say Supersonic Speed or Super Speed Sonic.
It's just such a random order. How did you come up with this?
This horrible marketing choice. So I created this channel when I was 9. So one second, my AirPods went dead. So I'm gonna.
You're talking on AirPods, bro.
No. I was listening on AirPods, but
bruh.
I'm using my Blue Snowball for the mic. But where were we?
Your awful name.
Oh, my awful name. I created it when I was 9. I think I wanted to do like Supersonic Speed or something like that. I was trying to come up with a name, and that was back like when you couldn't
You're all
use like
taken.
this name. Yeah. So they're like, we don't have Supersonic Speed, but can you be Speed Supersonic? And I'm
Like the Xbox Live one where they're like, you can't put this in your name, but what about like Monkey 23 or just flipping the order
exactly.
around?
Yeah, man. Exactly like that.
So what's the best trip? I'm gonna go more into that, but first let's start out before. Oh, we already started with the bad trip. What was the worst trip? Describe it. Like
It was a late Tuesday night after school, the worst time.
the worst time.
And I was like, all right, I got this bag, and like we were supposed to like leave at like after like a period and go like into the forest and just hang out and trip. But I'm like, okay, taking one will hurt. So I'm like, okay, here's my first time. I put on some nice music and I sat on my bed, and the thing is that back then, so like this thing that I was it wasn't my bed, but it was like a futon in my studio where the Sonic collection is. So I sat there. I'm checking my phone, waiting for it to hit, and so I'm just like listening to music. I close my eyes, I open back up, and it's like it hits, and like the Sonic collection's like,
No, bruh.
it's now like my worst nightmare, and it's like like staring at me, and it's almost like they're alive. I remember vividly.
Sounds horrifying.
Tails flew at me. Rouge was dancing. But they were still action figures and plushes. Like they didn't look like the characters. They were moving around. It was like the end of Toy Story, like the first one.
I can totally imagine what you're describing.
It was like that.
That's crazy. Holy shit.
And this other time wasn't a bad one. It was just more recently. It was like maybe last month. When it was on shrooms.
Wait, so were you alone that time?
The Sonic collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the very first time.
Did you like have so when you say Sonic collection, you mean the Sonic collection of plushies, right? You don't mean like the Mega collection, right? Just to be straight.
Yeah, no, the thing that you see behind the videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
bro. That's what I was thinking. Have you ever played any games while on it? Like, what? I wonder what that's like. My friend said he loves playing games, but he's really bad at them while he's high.
Yeah, like a handful. I think we did Smash Bros once.
That sounds fucking epic, dude.
I remember my favorite one was Mario Kart. That was a good one.
Bruh. Mario Kart would probably be way better than Smash 2 because like it basically like auto steers. Like you don't have to do much.
I forgot what it was. It was it was the Lego Star Wars game. Yeah, that one.
That'd probably be pretty cool.
Yeah, those were the three. Those were a good time. I had friends that time to play with.
Yeah, I would imagine you're not playing Smash by yourself. That sounds pretty.
Yeah.
That sounds like what I did when I was a sad, lonely kid. I was like, time to play against the bots, level 9.
But there's this funny thing, and I was reading an article where somebody, I forgot, it was a celebrity who did it as well, and they said that they bit like part of their tongue off.
Wait, they did what? Did shrooms or acid?
Yeah, shrooms. That they bit their tongue off, and I did the same thing.
What? Wait, you actually bit your tongue off, or you felt like
not the entire part, but the tip of it.
Oh, you actually bit your fucking tongue off, bro?
That was really, really bad, and that's like why
that sounds horrifying.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't appear in front of the camera for a little bit because I was talking kind of strange.
Dude, that's fucking insane.
Yeah,
does anyone know this? Is this like public knowledge?
No, nobody knows about nobody knows about this.
Holy shit, dude, this is insane. What was the best one? Like, I don't even know what it's like. Like, give me like the best one you've ever had. Give me like the mindset.
All right.
So wait. We're gonna pretend this will definitely get me demonetized. I'm Steven Crowder, and you have to change my mind.
Okay. So you're against it.
Let's say I'm against it. I'm not actually against it, but let's say I'm against it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay, so here's something beautiful for you. All right.
I love beautiful things.
You have a couple tabs with you. Have LSD. All right. And you and some of your best friends decide to go to Whole Foods.
That's great.
You guys get a nice meal, and you guys decide to head out to the beach with a couple of your girlfriends. Beautiful time, one for each. It's abandoned. It's completely alone.
Wait, what's abandoned? Wait, what? Where are we?
Secret.
I'm closing my eyes.
It's a secret beach.
We're in a beach. A secret beach. Okay.
All right, and it has like a nice field. No rocks, just the ocean and the nice field of grass behind you.
Right. Can you pause for 1 second? I'm actually about to explode. I need to pee so fucking badly. I'm sorry. Can I take a break? I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt, but I'm literally fucking bursting.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Thank you.
I'm going to take this time to say go to patreon.com/juckfaden, JUCKFADEN. They are our sponsors for the episode. Thank you so much, patreon.com/juckfaden, for sponsoring this episode of Special Stage. What a great sponsor. Only $1, amazing content.
Okay, I'm back. Dude, I almost fucking popped. Holy shit.
All right.
All right, so
just
take
wake
me
up.
back. My eyes are closed. We're on the secret beach.
All right. And it's nice. You go play in the ocean. You got your friend playing the ukulele on the side of the beach. And you're out there. And it's kicking in. All right. That car ride over. You thought everything was gonna be okay.
Wait, did you take it before the car ride?
During the car ride.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like a cheers. We're getting out. Let's go on our walk to the beach.
Epic.
And you're now in the beloved ocean that houses many of God's greatest creatures. And of course, creatures they're beloved animals like sharks and dolphins and fish. And seahorses. And you look and boom, they're amazing animals going around in the ocean that you can just see before your own eyes.
Wait, you can see seahorses?
I'm not sure if they were seahorses or not, but
I was like, I've
there
never
were, like,
seen a
some-
seahorse. Are you
there
seeing
were like some animals I saw, and it was like crazy.
You probably can. Wait, I'm a dipshit. I'm thinking of fucking sea monkeys. Although I do think seahorses are pretty down. Like, are they at the beach?
Yeah, they're not the beach. I wouldn't say. I think they're like far out in the ocean.
Oh. Wait, were you guys at the
It's
beach? My eyes are closed.
Yeah, no, it's just like I saw animals almost.
Oh, so you're like okay, I gotcha.
And like the trees off in the distance, because like it's not like all of the ocean's like all out there. It was like I'm not even sure if it's like an ocean, but it connects to a lake almost. But like you can like see trees in the distance, and like you can see them grow, and it's like you almost see nature just appearing around you, and it's like
That sounds
it
epic.
was amazing.
That does sound
Yeah.
amazing. Like, did it feel like it was like sprouting from the ground around you?
Exactly. That's what it was like, and the trees were
That's
growing like
some movie shit. That sounds awesome to see.
yeah, it was like Minecraft, man. It was
Bro,
like
I think you might have changed my mind.
all right,
Even though
perfect.
my mind wasn't. I didn't. I was pretty neutral. I've always been really scared of trying it because I'll probably cut this part out. Jamie doesn't like it when I talk about drugs.
I'm keeping it in because we're not encouraging it, and I think it's a pretty interesting conversation, honestly.
But like when I smoke, like I like the feeling of smoking, and a lot of people around me have told me like once you try like LSD or like shrooms, it like changes your like highs when you smoke.
Yeah, it
forever.
does 100%.
That sounds
Yeah.
scary though, because I really like it. I don't want it to go away.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not a big I don't do too much anymore, but like just for anxiety and like to mellow me out.
Oh, I
it
smoke
works,
a lot.
but-
It's pretty public information. I smoke a lot.
Yeah, but you definitely won't get the same feeling when you return back to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that. I really love it. Weed's awesome. Like I think it's like so helpful for me, like as a person. Like I don't know if I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, it's all up to you, man. If you want to take the leap,
That's
take
true.
the leap. You can have amazing experiences. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah, dude, it's all about being comfortable, bro. Light a candle, drink some tea, bro. Take some deep breaths. Wash your face.
Yeah, come on, sisters. It's,
There's one thing I was just thinking about asking you. Okay, I remember that tweet you made the other day. They got some responses. I'm kind of curious about it. I
All right.
was feeling some real Kanye, Jaden Smith vibes. Would you say they were an inspiration to that?
Kanye and Jaden Smith.
Mhm.
Not so much Jaden Smith, but Kanye's kind of an inspiration to me. I love Kanye.
Well, I like Kanye a lot as well. I also don't like Jaden Smith, but I always feel.
Yeah, he's a little he's like a little. He thinks he's really woke and unique in a way.
Yes.
I think he's a good kid and all, but I
That's
think
why
he's
I
level
got the
2.
vibe.
Like,
It was, I believe, I am the best Sonic YouTuber of all time in my mind, and I was like, I mean, I think we all think that about ourselves, but I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, I don't know about
that's why I
this.
preface it like with to me. I think I'm the best. Like when I make a video, like I'm going, I am the best. I'm like I'm making this like to top.
I'm
every
really
video else
proud,
out.
but I don't think I think there's people who are amazing. Like you should see some of Dumpsville's new videos, dude. He is killing it. Editing's amazing. It looks incredible. Like his old shit I didn't really like much at all, but his new shit's incredible. Like I think when he makes a good video, like I like him, and I think his videos are great. But I think mine are probably a little less than good, but I think mine are very good because they're unique. Like I don't think. Well, I guess I don't have any of my videos out yet because only like one is out. But I've recorded and finished multiple ones.
Yeah.
Only the first one's out, which I guess isn't super unique or incredible. But like I don't know. I have good stuff that I feel like, but I don't know if I would say I'm the best. That's it's a little cocky.
With me and my content, the big thing is like I talk about like a lot of the same topics that a lot of people talk about, but I like to offer a different opinion, a different take, a different perspective, and I like to.
Well, I like
dive
your
into it
content. I
further.
should say that. I like it. I like your
thanks.
perspective. I like the
Really.
groups. I feel like you make you made some pretty good. I feel like your content's funny. I like because a lot of people are fucking horribly unfunny. That's why when Pro Jared the scandal, I memed on it, but like I don't actually care. I never watched Pro Jared. He's not funny. And that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
But like during the OVA, that you made some like pretty good jokes, some like edits and stuff. It was funny.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, I try to bring humor. I try to bring a personality because like with a lot of Sonic YouTubers now, it's just like, all right, I'm going to talk about this for like 2 to 3 minutes and boom. It's just like, why am I watching this video if I could just look at a tweet that like an official news site puts out? But if you can like put that subtitle of opinions and discussion around it, then that's a different story because you get to discuss something yourself and you get to be entertaining while doing it. And I hate like also like let's be professional. Like, no, you're a YouTuber. You're not CNN. Like, try to be like yourself and have fun.
You are saying everything that the only things I dislike about Sonic Show. Like they do this like whole professional thing. And I'm like, we're like almost like they're a business. And I'm like, we're just guys making videos, bro. Let's just have fun. Like I don't have any big responsibility to like have some corporate appeal. We don't have sponsors. I'm about to get a sponsor, but we currently don't have any sponsors. Like we have no reason to be safe. Fuck it. Let's just do what we want. And like that whole safe, I want to like, that was what I was talking about, but these like Sonic news channels who like say like, it's basically what you said, like you hit it the nail right on the head with like these news channels. They're all going to die. No one, it could easily be information portrayed in a tweet, an announcement tweet. I don't need some guy being like, hey, what's up guys? Sonic 72 here. And today we're talking about it. This shit's boring, and I think all these channels are going to die out if they don't evolve, which is part of like my goal with making like Sonic Show younger. Is I want us to like live and thrive.
Yeah, a lot of people make like their content's like they'll talk about stupid topics too, like Jim Carrey says something about the Sonic movie and how they don't think fans should be involved, or like, oh, the director says the design's ready. Like, what can you add to that? What can you say that will further provoke people's thoughts? Like, no, it doesn't matter.
It's like they want to be a drama channel, but they also want to be commentary, but they're not good at either, and no one really cares about either. No one cares about some random dude's opinion on the movie. Like, unless you're like already have an established fan base, you can't make an island. If you don't have an established fan base, you can't make a reaction video because you're nobody and nobody cares.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like just like somebody at my school like watches like an episode of fucking SpongeBob, and it's like, okay, and you watch an episode of SpongeBob. Like, there's what are you gonna do? Like, you're just some guy. It's like if you're a personality and you have like people around you who like care about you as a person, not necessarily as a person, but they know your personality.
I see what you're saying.
Like,
I got you.
your stances on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Then maybe they don't even necessarily know you, but they have the illusion of knowing you, like how most people feel towards a YouTuber. If PewDiePie did a reaction video, they feel like they know him. Now, they don't actually know him. They know nothing.
Right.
But they have the illusion of feeling like they know them. That's literally like I was talking about with Game Grumps. That's their entire audience. That's how they exist. Is they have this like almost illusion of friendship. It's kind of weird. Like a lot of Let's Players have it. It's really weird. I think that's the weirdest thing about Let's Plays. It's the illusion of friendship.
When your fans like refer to you by your first name and not by like your username.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
They're like, oh, Aaron, Danny. It's like, I mean, it's kind of weird. I find it sweet though. Like, I really love getting comments calling me Jaden. Like, I like that's how I know someone loves me. Like, if someone writes Doug, I'm like, fake fan. You don't know my name's not actually Doug. And it's just a meme. Fake fan likes. Yeah. I actually don't out someone I'm collaborating with soon. She referred to me as Doug. She said, "Hi, Doug," and I was like, that's
Yeah, I just think that's my perception on how like Sonic YouTube's gotten, and like I like like the whole review system too. Like
Oh
those
yeah, I
stupid,
totally
like,
agree with you. We're on the same
Yeah.
page. I got you.
Yeah,
That shit's frankly just boring and awful.
it's garbage. Yeah.
Well, I think it's the end. I would
It's the
shake
end.
your hand. I can't. I would
Yeah.
give you a kiss on the cheek like a good old Italian, pat you on the back, say "Mamma Mia," but I can't. I
Nice little
just
slap on the
can't.
ass.
I just can't. just a little tap. I can't. So this is it. I'll give you a GG. I can do that one, but
Yeah. GG.
Excellent episode. Just got finished recording. It went really well. Got a lot of information that I found very interesting. As an interview, I felt like it was pretty entertaining. Pretty happy with that one. Want to see the stuff that was cut out of this episode, because boy, did he say some stuff I had to cut out.
Actually, while I do think you should support me on Patreon, I'm actually not cutting much out of this episode. I did make it shorter, but I want to keep all the content intact because I think this was a really eye-opening, interesting episode.
Go to patreon.com/juckfaden. Great content, a single $1, about as cheap as any app, and cheaper than almost every subscription you pay for. $1 a month. Come on. Patreon.com/juckfaden. And if you want to talk to me, you want to tell me, you want to cancel me, you want to call me transphobic, call me racist, tell me just how much you hate me, say I'm the worst human in the world, Twitter.com/juckfaden, JUCKFADEN, also at Chuckfaden. That's fucking obvious, but I don't know how smart Sonic fans are, really. So this is like a test, If I get a lot of followers, I know Sonic fans are really smart. But if I get like no followers from this, you guys are fucking stupid. Idiots. All right, I love you. Goodbye.